Hi, I'm Jacob Hornberger, Libertarian candidate for president. A few weeks ago, Democrat presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. appeared on Libertarian podcaster Dave Smith's podcast and said that if he's elected president, he's going to turn America into a fortress to protect our nation from invaders. Well, a couple of days ago, in his discussion with Elon Musk on Twitter, Kennedy said that if he's elected president, he's going to make the border impenetrable. Not one illegal immigrant is going to be crossing the border under a Kennedy administration. Well, we all know, of course, what a fortress entails. It entails high walls around our country. But wait a minute, wait. I know I've heard this before somewhere. Just give me a minute. Oh, yes, I know. That's what Donald Trump says, too. Trump says that if he's restored to the presidency, he's going to make the border impenetrable this time around. And that, of course, entails the continuation of the construction of his Berlin Wall. And so just think, if Kennedy is elected president, he can incorporate Trump's Berlin Wall as part of the fortress wall that he wants to construct around America. As I've pointed out for so many years, at a fundamental level, there's really no difference between a Democrat statist and a Republican statist. They're on the same page, and this is undoubtedly why a lot of the Trumpsters are exhorting Trump to make Kennedy his vice presidential candidate, because at a fundamental level, they're on the same level. Oh, and let's not forget Ron DeSantis. He's part of this thing, too. He's going to make America's socialist system of immigration controls work. And that's what it is. It's a socialist system of central planning. Nobody will ever make it work. But DeSantis is up to his tricks where he's using Florida taxpayer money to go and seize immigrants in another state and then dump them in California because he considers them political garbage. Now, there's another point here. That how does Kennedy purport to seal the borders like this? Well, there's only one way, and that's the military establishment. He's going to have the entire military establishment manning these walls. There's no other way. Biden has already sent thousands of troops to the border. Trump sent thousands of troops to the border. Clearly hasn't worked. And so to seal the border, like North Korea, Kennedy's going to have the entire Pentagon machinery up there enforcing this wall around America. That's not the kind of America I want to live in. Now, Kennedy says, oh, well, we can't have a system of open borders. That would destroy America. Oh, really? This country had a system of open immigration for more than 100 years, and America did not fall into the ocean. On the contrary, it was a major factor in the tremendous increase in the standard of living of the American people. Now, there's another factor to consider here, and that's the police state along the border. We've had a police state for decades down there. Checkpoints on the highways, and warrantless searches of ranches and farms. None of it's worked. But as they tighten the screws, and as Kennedy tightens the screws to seal the border like they have in North Korea with big military establishments, that's going to increase the death toll. You're going to see more immigrants dying of thirst in the American Southwest, crossing the desert, or dying of drowning in the Rio Grande, or dying in the backs of 18-wheelers, or dying off Trump's Berlin Wall. Oh, but wait a minute. Let's not forget. As a welfare state Democrat, Kennedy loves the poor, needy, and disadvantaged. Isn't that what welfare state Democrats always tell us when they support their socialist programs like Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid and farm subsidies and corporate bailouts and food stamps and all the rest of the socialism? How pathetic is this? Look, if anybody that wants a socialist immigration control system like we've had for decades, if anybody wants to treat immigrants the way they've been treating them for decades as invaders and as political garbage, you can vote for any of these people. You can vote for Kennedy, Trump, DeSantis. It doesn't matter because you're going to get the same thing. But if you want to restore our legacy of open immigration, a legacy that treats immigrants as with respect and decency as human beings. I mean, this is why I joined the Libertarian Party 30 years ago. One of the big reasons. It's the only political party that favors open borders, genuine open borders. Get rid of the border control, get rid of the immigration service, free movements of goods, services, and people across borders. It's the only system that works, and it's the only system that is consistent with moral and religious principles. If you want this kind of system, Join up with us libertarians. I'm Jacob Hornberger, Libertarian candidate for president. My campaign website is jacobforliberty.com.